Hi Nick, Oceana here with G3 Agency with your free website audit for Bear Mountain Painting in Cumming, Georgia. In this free SEO website audit provided by G3 Agency, I'm going to show you 3 to 4 things that you can do to get Bear Mountain Painting in front of people searching for painting services in Marietta, Cumming, Alpharetta, Roswell, Suwanee, and surrounding Atlanta Atlanta metro areas. Like I said to Savannah on the phone, I don't expect anything in return for this video, but I would love some feedback on whether it was helpful and whether it was clear, how I did so that I can improve for the next person that I try my best to help. So I will be following up in the next few days or so. Let's jump right in. So the first thing that I always look for when I go to a website to audit it is, do they have a big click to call phone number? Your phone number here is at the top and it is click to call, but it's not big enough in my opinion. It would be nice to see that nice and large here so that it really draws the attention and gets people to call you on the phone. That's going to help improve the number of calls that you get from people on your website. It may seem silly, but it does make a difference. And then the next thing is, how many words are on your page and do they relate to what you do? So I can tell already that they definitely describe what you do, so that's good. It's not just random words. But the next thing is, how many are there? So I'm going to click Control A. Nope, come on now. Control A, Control C to copy, and then I'm going to throw them in this little word counter here. You have 910. So that's not quite enough, but it is a good start. What we would like to recommend to our clients is at least 2,000 on the home page and at least 1,000 on the other pages. The reason for this is that content is king with Google. Google believes more content, more words, that must mean more knowledge, and therefore be more relevant to its searchers. So that'll help you out. And the final thing I always check out on the website itself is, I right click on an image, click Save Image As, and I can see that this image was saved as White Kitchen, and then some numbers. That's not really helping you much. What you want to do is you want to identify words that people are actually searching in Google every month, and when they're looking for your services in your service area. And I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. And I'll show you some that I found that you might find interesting. Okay, so then the next thing I want to do is show you this tool. This is called Ahrefs. And what I do with this tool is it gives me an in-depth look into how a website is performing. It's one thing for a website to look nice, which yours absolutely does. And another thing for it to actually function as a lead generation machine, which is what I do with them. So I can see you've actually got some decent scores here, and I'll go over them. But there's always room for improvement, right? If you're looking to grow, there's always room to grow. So we have here a UR score of 32. This means on a scale from 0 to 100, how trustworthy does Google believe that this exact web address, this exact URL is? And then the DR score is similar, but instead of just that one page, it's your entire website. So it looks like you've put a lot of work into getting your home page up and trustworthy, which is great, but you haven't put in as much work on the other pages, so that's creating a bit of an imbalance there, and Google doesn't like that. Okay, so then your backlinks and your referring domains. So these are pretty impressive numbers. However, I would warn you to be careful with these because, in fact, let's just check them out right now and see how you're doing. Oh yeah, so see this 73 right here? This is that, you remember that DR score I told you about? On a scale from 0 to 100, how trustworthy does Google believe that your entire website is? Well, this is their score. So Newstar Local Easy.biz has a DR score of 73. That's a good one. You definitely want to keep that. However, when you look at this next one here, marynolte.squarespace.com, that's got a DR score of 0, and you've got several like that that have these zeros here. The issue with that is that that's bringing you down. That's going to decrease the score that this score over here that's actually going to hurt you rather than help you. So you want to make sure, if you can, to clean up those backlinks, go and find those backlinks, see if you can get them to take it down actually, and just keep the ones that have a higher score than you do, because that's going to pull you up, whereas those low scores are going to pull you down. Okay, and then finally the organic keywords here and the organic traffic. So you've got a lot of organic keywords, which is good. However, you're only getting 678 traffic from those keywords. So what a keyword is, you know, what phrases can someone type into Google and have you show up in the first 100 results. However, being the 11th result is almost just as bad as being the 99th result, because no one really goes past, I say no one, but less than 10% of people go past the first page, and those that do go past the first page usually don't find something that they're looking for on the other pages either. So you really want to be in those top 10 results, and if you're not, you're going to have a lot of keywords that you show up for but no traffic. And let's see, like right here, I'm just going to click and see what you got. So you're showing up in the first position for some things. Types of bricks for homes, for example. You're in the first position for that, and that's really great. And you are getting about 30% of the traffic, which is what we would expect. However, a person typing types of bricks for homes does not necessarily want your business, and they don't necessarily live in the area that you serve. So this is actually not a helpful keyword at all. However, this one here, exterior painting, Coming Georgia, that's 70 people are searching for that every month. I can tell from the volume here, or at least they did last month, right? And that's generally going to be the same throughout, with exceptions of high volume times and, you know, low volume times of the year, you know. And then you're sitting in the first position and you're getting 24 traffic every month. And those 24 people, unlike the ones that were from that other keyword, these are actually going to be people looking for your service in your service area. So this is a good 24 people coming to your site. And I bet you of those 24 people, you're probably getting about 2 to 3 calls every single month just from that. And actually, no, come to think of it, that's the wrong math. You're probably going to be seeing about like 7 to 12 calls, maybe even more, from just that one keyword every single month on average. So that's pretty exciting. So if you get more keywords like that that have the high buyer intent of the service area and the service that you provide, that's going to help you out. So here is that keyword research I talked about, where I looked up some words that have to do with your service and your service area. And so we got interior painting, Marietta, right? We have a keyword difficulty of 7. Now that's a little bit high for what we like to do. So what the KD, or keyword difficulty, is on a scale from 0 to 100 again. How difficult does Ahrefs think it will be to get to the first page of Google? So 7 sounds like a very low score, but we really like to go after like 5 and below, because that's going to take less time and therefore less money to get to the first page of Google and start getting you those results. So I would focus actually on this one here. Painters Alpharetta has a keyword difficulty of 4, and 100 people searched it last month. And again, this is probably going to be about the same every month. So let's click on here. So I looked up Painters Alpharetta, and this is what you get when you do that. The first thing, of course, is the ads. Most people skip right past that. It does have its time and place, but then you have the map pack, and I see that you are actually running an ad to show up here. So I see that you do see the good in being in the map pack. It's very good. I'm sure you're getting some clicks from that. But if you wanted to show up here without paying to get those clicks, because if I clicked on this right now, you may or may not know, you would pay money if I clicked on any of this. But if you were sitting here in the well, it's not organic, it's the map pack. If you were just getting there because of your citations, you wouldn't have to pay for those clicks. So how you get up into there organically is through citations. So what you want to do is go to your Google My Business listing, which is this, but the unpaid version. Go to your Google My Business listing and just make sure, verify that your name, address, and phone number are exactly correct, because the next step is to go to different websites that are directories. So like Yext, Yelp, City Star, White Pages, Yellow Pages, and even Facebook actually. And list your name, address, and phone number exactly the same way that they're listed on your Google My Business or GMB. And that will help to basically lend you trust with Google. Google goes out and crawls all those different websites and sees that your listing is everywhere and goes, they must be popular. People are talking about them. So that will help you boost you up into this area. That's not nearly as exciting though as the organic results. So this one is it's not the same as we usually see it, because the first two results are directories. So this is just kind of backing up that 4 in difficulty, because Google would rather show a local business in this than a directory if it finds one that it feels is worthy of being above the directories, right? Does that make sense? But Certapro.com is the highest one that's not a directory. This is a local result. Actually, I think it's a like a franchise type thing. But this is a local business. It's probably at least owned locally. But it is an actual business page, and that's what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is take a look. Oh, I didn't tell you the statistics. So so 30% of the people that click on something on this page are going to click statistically on that first result, and that's a little skewed when the first result is not a direct business. So it's probably gonna, this one's still gonna get the most, but some more people are going to look for that non-directory. So this is actually going to get the most results of the local results. I don't think I explained that very well, but I hope that you understand at least kind of. Let me know if you had issues, and I'll try to really explain it for you. Okay, so this is the result, the website that is showing up there nearest to the top that's not a directory. So what we're going to do is take a look at this, say, what is it that they're doing right? What can we copy? How can we surpass them? So we take a look, of course, at their content, see how much content that they have. If we can click Control A, oh, hold on, Control A, Control C, then throw it into my word counter. They have 1249. So if you increase your word count to that 2,000 that I recommended, you're going to surpass them at least in that way. And then if we find an image, really any image will do. Oh, not click link, save link as, that's not what I meant to do. Is this going to save as regular image? Okay, no, it's not. So I guess not any image will do. Let's try this one. Save image as. Okay, interior repainted kitchen cabinets Alpharetta. So yeah, they're saving their images as keywords. So you're definitely going to want to do that as 2, just to even meet them where they're at. And then you can worry about surpassing them. And then of course we go over here to their Ahrefs health score. They've got a UR score, so exactly the URL that we're looking at. This /Alpharetta has a score of 23, which is okay. Their DR score is pretty high, but we don't have to beat their whole website. We just have to beat this page. So they've got 54 referring domains, 194 backlinks. We're definitely going to want to outdo them there. And then they have 85 keywords. So what's fun is we can actually go in here and take a look and see what keywords they have that we might want to show up for. Okay, I've only got a few seconds before it cuts me off. So here's my phone number and my email address. Just a quick recap, you're going to want to increase the words on your homepage and on your back pages, implement backlinks to rank for high volume keywords, and add citations, your name, address, and phone number. And let me know if you had any trouble with any of this or if you found this helpful. I appreciate it, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.